Good morning, White House. Is there somebody who will take some questions about Standing Rock, please?
Thank you for calling the White House Comments line. The office is closed. Your comment is important. For quality and training purposes, this call may be monitored but will not be recorded. The White House?
Yeah, good morning, White House. I'm independent press. I would like to ask some questions of somebody. I don't want to leave any comments about anything. I want to ask some questions, and I want to get a reaction from the White House about issues that my readers are pressing me about.
Sir, you're talking to an operator. I will not be able to answer your inquiry.
I understand that.
9 a.m.
What time is it now? I'm in a different time zone. What time is it there, please?
Right now it's 8 o'clock. For another hour, sir.
I see. Thank you very much. Happy
You're
day.
welcome, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling. All right.
They don't open until 9. Oh well. But that's the tack I'm playing. I don't need to leave a comment. There's people who want some answers about some things. Yeah, and you know, they're not getting it from the major mainstream press. So here I am, Gonzo Press, getting up and doing the full court press. Let's see what else is going on then, since this is so short so far. What's Bryn up to this morning? Nothing yet. We already saw that. Oh, this is nice. White supremacist Christian identity pastor begs Trump to crack down on Jews. Lengthy open letter. What's this? This looks like fun. I'm just going to have to maintain that, my bubble's in good shape and surrounded. Yeah, I'm in a big bunch of foam of people, other people with the same kind of bubble that they're building. And I really have a lot of confidence in the people of Tucson to not go there. This is Pastor Mark Downey, who operates the white supremacist Kinsman Redeemer Ministries, has written an extremely lengthy open letter to Donald Trump that's circulating on Christian Identity Church websites, reported WCPO-TV. Christian Identity adherents believe, contrary to biblical scripture, that Germanic, Celtic, Scandinavian, Anglo-Saxon peoples are God's chosen people, and the small but influential religious sect informs nearly all white supremacists and extreme anti-government groups. Downey, however, sees Trump election as an opportunity to enter the political mainstream. Bad chance. I'm an outsider, but about as nonpartisan as a liaison with Providence and a potential president could be, Downey wrote. Nevertheless, I wouldn't be wasting my time if there was the possibility that you could be called out to lead if you could be the called out one to lead us out of the terrible mess we're in. Oh boy, a messianic delusion. The letter, which was written, I refuse to take that job. No way. I've got my niece. It's like I was born weird and lived with it as righteously as I possibly could, and here I am. And I'm just part of the ground crew, as far as any of that's concerned. I am not that guy. I could promise you that I know that I am not that guy because I've already been told I'm just part of the ground crew. The wolves in evangelical clothing. The letter, which was written October 9th, suggests that divine destiny will lead Trump to victory. And he called on the Republican to disavow mainstream evangelical Christianity and endorse Christian identities, extremist ideology, dominionist, yippee. The wolves in evangelical clothing will not tell you the following things to do because for the most part they are Shabbos goy, which means they are the lackeys for their Jewish masters, wrote Downey, who essentially encouraged Trump to recast himself as a religious leader. Yippee. Yeah, there's a reason for that separation of church and state, fella. If you want to make America great again, it is imperative that we isolate ourselves from a world gone crazy. Well, we're the ones that made the world crazy, Downey wrote. It is madness. No, he didn't write that. I just said that. It is madness to impose other morals and values upon this once great. This was never a great Christian nation. It was never a Christian nation, and it's always been a plutocratic oligarchy run by rich white guys, running a perpetual war machine. It's only has peace for 17 of its years. Think of it, a white Christian America as envisioned by our founding father. They didn't envision a white Christian America, you fool. Or a third world melting pot. The Constitution is based on the Iroquois Confederacy Charter. And they were a bunch of fucking Freemasons. Or a third world melting pot that has no idea. That's more like it, maybe a big bowl of butterscotch pudding. No heritage and thus no future of greatness. No other religion will make America great again. Have you ever heard no king but Jesus? Yeah. Downey cited anti-Semitic conspiracy theories that influenced Adolf Hitler, whom he's praised, to beg Trump to crack down on the media. You've been a media player for years, and the media is run by the Jews. It goes all the way back to the Rothschilds. Downey wrote, and it's a fact that 6 Jewish companies control 96% of the world's media, and boy, do they have an antichrist agenda. Although most Americans are unaware of Christian identity teachings, the sex beliefs influence Ku Klux Klan and neo-Nazi groups, who have outspokenly endorsed Trump, as well as anti-government militias and sovereign citizen movement. All the crazies. I like my kind of crazies. Just the Woodstockers that had rainbow hippie, that had Woodstock hipsters. Yeah, just relax. Just chill. Only one race answers to the Holy Bible scenario of Israel in the latter days, and that is the white race, Downey wrote. What a Holy Bible scenario, that Revelation stuff, that the hallucinations John had after he'd been tortured for a month. Downey told a reporter that his congregation met in Florence, Kentucky, although its mailing address is in nearby Alexandria, but he stopped returning calls when the journalist identified his profession. Another northern Kentucky church, Fellowship of God's Covenant People in Union, lists Downey as its pastor. Last time Downey, who claims he ran for state legislature in 1994, got anywhere near mainstream politics was in 2014, when he urged his candidates to cast write-in ballots for a neo-Nazi candidate for the U.S. Senate who also lived in Florence. Sounds like a real piece of work. And somebody to ignore. I mean, I guess you can't really ignore it, but then we don't want to violently confront it either. The standard response was, I was with the JDL in the good old days against Frank Collin. We just show up and that is shit, and if they wanted to humbug, they would. Just counter demonstrate. That's what they do to Westboro Baptist Church. It's like, this America, they're free to say that shit. But they can't really turn it into law so easily, and they have to suffer the consequences of the words, like in the moment of the word. Whether somebody decides to assault them for the word or not is, that's the risk they have to take when they exercise their rights of free speech. I think at that though, that was one of those. That was one of those coherent moments that John Trudell talks about. It's like, So I think I'll leave it right there. Happy day. Thanks for watching. Bye.